Welcome to Roadflytv, your latest automotive fix from Roadfly.com.
Hi, I'm Ross Rappaport with Roadfly.com, and welcome to this edition of Roadflytv featuring the 2009 Land Rover LR2. The LR2 is the baby Rover in terms of exterior dimensions and price, but it's by no means less capable. In fact, I think it's a more livable machine than either of its bigger brothers. The top-of-the-line Range Rover is one of the preeminent luxury utility vehicles in the world, and the mid-level LR3 is a very focused machine for having tea time on the trail. But the LR2 is a different animal altogether, one that's more at home on the street, with a host of technology borrowed from Volvo of all places. Let's start with the motor. The LR2's all-aluminum 3.2-liter V6 can also be found in the Volvo S80 and the XC90, and it's more than up to the job here. It makes 230 horsepower and 234 pound-feet of torque. Even better, 80% of that torque is available at just 1,400 RPM. So I said earlier that this little truck is a lot more livable than other Rovers. Part of the reason why is the gas mileage. The LR2 is rated at 16 city and 23 highway, and even with my lead foot, I've been averaging around 19 miles per gallon in mixed driving. There's a 6-speed automatic with nearly full manual control, and the only time the computer overrides your decision is when you run all the way to redline at about 6,500 RPM. But what surprised me most about this engine was the sound. I don't normally think of growling, throaty power plants when I think of Land Rovers, but perhaps I should start. Land Rover has included a long list of safety and stability stuff, with those annoying abbreviated 3-word names, which I won't bore you with. But the bottom line is that with 8.3 inches of ground clearance, this is still very much a Land Rover, despite its front-wheel drive roots and all that smoothness. Did I really just say that in a Land Rover review? I didn't get a chance to take the LR2 off-roading, but it's been pouring in our neck of the woods over the past few days, and I can say that this little truck inspired confidence like few other machines I've driven. I've been accused of not being critical enough, so I'll be brutally honest about the stuff that bugs me with this Land Rover. First of all, the ergonomics are mildly infuriating, which you sort of have to expect with quirky British machinery. The horn sounds great, but good luck finding the buttons in the dark. Plus, you can't rest your left arm and drive with it at the same time, although that's substantially alleviated by the armrest for your right arm in the center. However, the LR2 does deliver the refinement expected of said quirky British machines. The seats are incredibly supportive, and the cabin in general is very light and airy, which I think befits the car's mission of being beaten on off-road for days and weeks at a time. I was going to compare the LR2 to other compact luxury SUVs like the BMW X3 or the Acura RDX, but in reality there's no comparison at all. If you want a Land Rover, you want a Land Rover and nothing else will do. And if you want off-road capability in this compact SUV segment, the LR2 is the only way to fly. Forget the rest of the segment. This scrappy little British ute gives its more expensive siblings a serious run for their money. With a starting price of under 36 grand and an as-tested sticker of just 41.4, I don't feel totally ridiculous putting the words value and Land Rover in the same sentence. I'm Ross Rappaport, and I'll see you next time on Roadflytv.
Roadfly.com, the internet's best resource for buyers, sellers, and owners like you.